It was a brisk Tuesday morning at 7:15 a.m. when my world came crashing sipping coffee in my driveway at 428 Oak Lane. I stood there frozen as my neighbor Evelyn Harper emerged from my garage, as if it was hers. This was not a friendly gesture turned awry. She'd taken over my refuge as her own storage shed, and the audacity unleashed a war that revealed her entitlement, weaponized racism, and a town's complicity. I'm Marcus Reed, a 40-year-old accountant who restores classic car parts in my garage for an online business, 6 years in Pinewood Grove I'd kept to myself. But Evelyn's invasion unleashed a battle that's now local legend, with footage viewed millions of times online. Here's how I brought down a suburban tyrant who thought she was untouchable, igniting a firestorm of debate. I bought my house for the garage workshop for vintage auto parts, a haven of order. Evelyn, a 50-something blonde with hair-dyeing gravity and a wardrobe shouting, "I demand a manager," lived next door with her 32-year-old son Brandon, unemployed gamer, whose late-night tirades reverberated through our walls that morning. My garage was a mess of Brandon's boxes marked gaming equipment and energy drinks piled alongside a 65-inch TV and gaming chairs. Evelyn, in paisley jeans and a spotless blouse, dropped a box glass, shattering morning Mrs. Harper, I said. Tight voice. "Oh, Marcus, just storing Chad's things temporarily." She chirped, all sweetness. "You don't mind, do you?" "I do mind, this is my garage." Her face cycled through shock, indignation, then fake charm. "You barely use it?" Marcus Brandon's between opportunities, building his gaming brand, be neighborly. I stood firm. "I run a business here, clear it out." She laughed venomous. "Your little car hobby, Brandon's Twitch followers matter more." When I insisted, her tone turned icy. "You're new to community standards, remember my landscaping tips?" She'd previously called my collards and okra, too. Urbane for Pinewood Grove, suggesting they depressed property values. I dismissed that tip. I told her it's my yard. She huffed, bumping past with a shoulder bump that yelled challenge. I ordered a heavy-duty lock that day. The locksmith. Dave chuckled at the mess neighbor trouble. Get the bulldozer-proof lock as he fitted it. Evelyn and Brandon glared from their window. The steel lock shone a fortress for my space. I relocated my equipment back, working around Brandon's trash to prevent damage claims. Brandon swaggered over dirty hoodie reeking of abandonment. "Yo, Marcus, what's with the lock? My gear's in there. You shouldn't have left it there without asking," I told him. His bravado wavered, then hardened. "Give me my gear or we've got problems." I glared him down. "The only problem is your mom swiping my garage." "The lock remains." He stormed off complaining to Evelyn that night. Evelyn stood at my bell with a casserole tuna noodle. "Marcus, there's no doubt everyone loves like good neighbors share space." I politely but firmly declined. Her smile froze. "Brandon's worried without gear. Your loud noise, late into the night. Those plants transforming the neighborhood's character. The jab against my garden collards. Okra torn with racism disguised as concern. My vegetables are fine." "Like my lock," I explained. She bashed the dish down. "You'll be sorry. This Marcus Pinewood Grove won't take troublemakers to her." Threat lingered while I installed 3 cameras garage driveway yard Thursday. I woke to overturn trash cans. Bottles and cans strewn across my driveway footage indicated Brandon at 2:47 a.m., dumping them with theatric flair. By noon, Evelyn and Brandon made futile errands glaring at my garage at 2 p.m. Evelyn, in a power suit, pounded my door. "Let's talk like adults." She asserted community harmony superseded property lines, pointing to a neighbor's shared garage. "Did they give their consent?" I inquired. "Implied goodwill?" she snapped. I replied, "My lock's explicit." She fumed regarding Brandon's sponsored career in gaming, as opposed to my hobby. I stood my ground. Her mask faltered. "You don't understand how Pinewood operates. Some fit naturally. Others have to assimilate." The racism was blatant. "I've been here 6 years, trouble-free," I said. "Your theft of my garage is the disturbance." She warned, "Some battles aren't worth fighting when you're outnumbered." Evelyn marshaled allies. Mrs. Elson called for compromise. Tom Bennett suggested disputes rise hoa. President Greg Thornton, all the fake smiles, cited challenges of community integration in my ugly garden. I spotted Evelyn on her phone, pointing at my lock, followed by a blonde woman with a folder. The HOA notice came Friday. $250 in penalties for excessive security unauthorized. Alterations and discord made up, but thought-out Chad attempted prying my lock with a crowbar. Caught on tape, Officer Carla Ortiz verified. Attempted break-in warning. Evelyn and Brandon Saturday my car was keyed. Cameras rearranged. Chad, spray-painted jerk on my garage. Ortiz recommended a restraining order for vandalism and hate crimes citing racist graffiti. Evelyn Sunday complaint to the city about my intimidating cameras failed Monday. My insurance was pinged for fence damage from a storm, not me. A city inspector, Carl Weaver, scrutinized my lock, citing aesthetic complaints about my garden. Chad live streamed a tantrum calling me toxic for holding his gear. Hostage Channel 7, news knocked fishing for racial drama. I declined comment. Tuesday racist insults plagued my mailbox. Cameras were painted over Evelyn's hoe. A letter up and up to fines of $500. Aggressive acts. My attorney Sarah Coleman said it was a planned harassment campaign while speaking with her cameras caught Evelyn and Brandon drilling my lock. Ortiz arrested Brandon during the act. Evelyn shrieked in response about harassment, blaming me for having ruined her Christian boy Sarah videotaped remark, which was good enough for the restraining order. Wednesday, Evelyn's 2,000-word Facebook entry, "Racist neighbor terrorizes family," went viral with 400 shared times within an hour. She painted herself a victim. Me, a violent black man targeting her white Christian family photos, distorted my cameras, as spying my garden, as a mess Channel 7. Broadcast her tearful lies, disregarding my evidence. I received 47 voicemails, mostly threats, and 200 notifications a crowd had gathered filming my house with signs such as, "Stop the harassment, a rock smashed my window." At 11 p.m., Ortiz dispersed them, threatening social media's threat. "This peaks in 48 hours. She said, "Remain legal Thursday, a bogus for sale. Sign struck my yard. My mailbox egged with ketchup. 7 bogus police calls. Noise drug clogged response lines. Friday, 3 vehicles blocked my driveway." A 15-person crowd with Evelyn at the center clipboard in hand, performing for a news camera. Sarah ordered the vehicles removed, citing private property video, captured Evelyn at 3:47 a.m., staging rocks at my broken window for images spilling water to pretend freshness. Proof faking. Sarah replied, "I retaliated posting truth at 4:28. Oak Lane on YouTube communal with video of Chad's break-ins, Evelyn's racist jibes, and her staging vandalism. It burst, busting her lies. The crowd dispersed, some shamefaced. Evelyn doubled down, alleging fake videos, but web sleuths authenticated my videos Saturday. Ortiz reported Chad's charges, vandalism, breaking and hurting, false reports, and Evelyn for defamation and faking the HO shunned my fines. Channel 7 asked for an interview. I flunked. Sunday, Evelyn approached, subdued. I messed up. Marcus Chad's charged. I'm charged. We could lose the house. Please drop the hate crime portion. I said, "I just wanted my garage. You took this too far." She nodded, defeated. The HOA retracted violations. Chad received probation. Evelyn 2 years with an ankle monitor. They moved 6 months later, replaced by a friendly family. My garage reclaimed, fueled a flourishing restoration business. Pinewood debates me hero or instigator. But my collards grow my lock holds.